Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now, Vivo Malaysia just launched their brand new Y series smartphone, the vivo Y78 5G, and this device here comes with a lot of upgrades compared to their previous predecessor, the vivo Y77. So in today's video, what we're going to do here is we're going to go up close and personal and talk a little bit more about what kind of features this vivo Y78 5G has and whether it is the device for you. Let's head over to the desk right away. Alright guys, so now that we are at the desk, let's take a closer look at the vivo Y78 5G. I want to start off by talking a bit about this beautiful design, because what we do have here at the back is what Vivo is calling, the dual ring design. That means the two circular cutouts at the top left corner. And when I first picked up this phone from the box, I noticed immediately how slim the device is. It is only 7.8mm thin, and that is actually very slim, guys. I'm just going to try and put it in front of the camera so you can see how slim this is. It's even thinner than my blade over here, so it's a very slim device, and weight wise it's only coming in at 177 grams. That means it's going to be very easy on the hands, and if you put it in your pocket you won't really notice the phone being there itself. Now the color for this vivo Y78 5G that I have in my hand here is called Dreamy Gold. There is sort of like a hue that you can see going on at the back whenever you shift the device from right to left. Just take a look at that. It's very understated, and the best part here is that this is a completely matte out back panel. That means no fingerprints will stick onto the back whatsoever, so that's great there. Now a very important upgrade that Vivo has brought on to the Y78 5G is actually the IP54 rating. Now this basically means that slight droplets of rain onto the device will not cause any harm to the vivo Y78, but please do not bring this phone swimming with you. It is not meant to be submerged under water. It is only protected from slight droplets or splashes of water, but regardless, it's still great to see that Vivo has actually given us this IP54 rating on the vivo Y78 5G. Alright, so having talked a bit about the design, let's flip the device to the front and check out its display at the front, because this is also a very nice display. Now right at the front here, we do have here a 6.78-inch display. It is fairly large, but again, the first thing I notice here is that we do have slight curves on the sides. The curves itself is not to the extent where it's easy to get those kind of accidental touches. I think it's very nicely curved here, because let's say you are in a menu and you just want to go back, it's just very seamless to go back by using those tiny curves on the sides. Other than that, this is an AMOLED panel. That means that everything is going to look great. We have awesome kind of colors here, very good saturation levels, and we just take a look at these deep blacks here, guys. You have very dark contrast for this AMOLED panel, which I think is great. Another thing you might have noticed here is that this is a very smooth display, and that's because this is running 120Hz refresh rate, so that is also great there. But more importantly, this is going to be great for those of you who like to watch videos, your TikTok and all that, or just browsing social media. This is a great display for that. Now, one more very cute trick that Vivo actually put into this display here is that they are saying that this display right now is very durable. So I'm going to jump over very quickly and show you a couple of drop tests to see how durable this display is. Still going, still going. Still going, still going. Hey. Alright, so there you have it, guys, a very quick look at the display. Definitely good to see a more durable display on the phone of this price range. Now let's move on to the next point here and talk about those cameras at the back, because we do have here a very interesting set of sensors. Now right ahead here, you can see that we do have triple camera setups, but the more important one is actually the one here that is a 64-megapixel main sensor, and this time round it actually comes with OIS that allows for an anti-shake camera. So I actually went to the park earlier on and I captured a couple of photos that I'm going to show you right now. You can see that the photos that I took just now actually look quite good for a phone of this price range. There is a lot of detail, and again, I strongly feel that the OIS on board actually help to remove those jitters or shakes, and I think that is great for not just taking night photos that have a lot of movement, and of course photos taken on your day-to-day use. Now having said all that, it is very important for us to have proper battery life in a device like this, and although it is really slim, guys, we still have a 5000 mAh battery on board, and it does support 44-watt charging with the charger in the box, still included in the box by Vivo, so you should be able to get some pretty decent charging times on the vivo Y78 5G. Now last but not least, I know you guys might be wondering, what is this phone powered by? Well, basically what's powering this device here is actually the Snapdragon 695 5G, so that's great for 5G. Again, this is an entry mid-level sort of phone, so you can't expect the most premium in terms of performance, but in terms of the RAM, you do get an 8 plus 8GB setup. That means 8GB of RAM and an additional 8GB of virtual RAM. And in terms of storage, I'll put in more information down in the links below. But overall, the Snapdragon 675 5G is definitely good enough for some basic day-to-day use on the vivo Y78 5G. Alright guys, so with that said, that pretty much concludes our very quick hands-on with Vivo's brand new Y series smartphone, the vivo Y78 5G. Again, I'll put in some links down below if you want to find out more about the device itself. If you do have any further questions, feel free to drop a comment or question down below. I'll try to help you out as soon as I can. Again, don't forget to drop a like and sub to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care and stay safe everybody. Bye bye.